Good evening. It's late evening. It's Pete Setsko for Setsko Media. And I think we may be planning to move soon because I gave a location in my home. But then again, most people don't know me anymore since Remote Control TV was discontinued by YouTube. What I've decided to do is to take the next 10 minutes to tell you what I bought at the thrift store recently. If you've been following my escapades on Instagram, you've probably noticed already what I bought at the thrift store. And if you don't, I highly encourage you to go follow. I'm at Pete_Charles_Sesko. There's my account right there. 80 followers. I'm 20 shy from 100. So if you could get me the next 20 followers, I highly appreciate it. I've been Instagramming what I bought at the thrift store. And I'm gonna start with this one. TV Guide, 50 Years of Television. Their half centennial retrospective of the past 50 years in television since TV Guide has been in operation. This came out in 2004, and it has a introduction by Mary Tyler Moore and a afterword by William Shatner. It also has a preface by Stephen Whitcliffe, who was then the editor-in-chief of TV Guide. I'm only going to read for you an excerpt from preface. Imagine a perfect week of television. 7 days and nights of your all-time favorite shows. Cartoons and subversive silliness on sleepy Saturday mornings, hopping dance shows on idle weekend afternoons, surprising variety on Sunday nights, indelible dramas, and endlessly clever comedies. Every night, a celebration of creativity, every hour, treasure. And here, as Rob Sterling said so memorably, in a different time and a different zone, is a dimension of imagination. I'm about ready to crack into this book tomorrow. I got this for $12.99 plus 3% sales tax, because here in Patterson we pay 3% sales tax. So I got this for $13.02 at the thrift store. It looks interesting. I was reluctant to buy it because of my budget, but I got it. $12.99 plus 3% sales tax, $13.02 for TV Guides, bicentennial or half centennial. I think it's bicentennial. I don't know. It's half a century of television, because TV Guide was around since 1954. This came out in 2004, so it's neat. I'm ready to start watching it. The next items, these next items are right here. And I'm going to, let's get a good shot of that. Right there. I'm going to go over these items by list. I have a Harlequin novel, which is neat. Harlequin novel. The CEO's Unexpected Child. The books are over here to my left, your right. The CEO's Unexpected Child by Andrea Lawrence. I read the end chapter of this. It's a quick read. Billionaires and Babies in the Design category from Harlequin. And if you know Harlequin, they know they have some steamy romance covers. I consider this a bit steamy. Then we have the Sweet Valley University thriller edition, Running for Her Life. And in full disclosure, neither of these were bought at the thrift store. I actually got these for free from the public library here in Patterson. But I might read those soon. Now, in order of the picture you just saw, I'm going to read off of these books. Most Talkative by Andy Cohen, which I have read a few chapters of. I haven't fully finished. The Perfect Letter, same thing. Perfect Letter. which was not bought at the thrift store. I bought this at Target for 20% off the cover price, which is a good budget. It's by Chris Harrison. If you know Chris Harrison, he's the host of The Bachelor and Bachelorette and its other programs. I like the dude a lot. He can write a good book. I haven't finished reading it, although I hear it's pretty good. The Wimpy Kid Movie Diary by Jeff Kinney, author of Diary of the Wimpy Kid. This is a detailed, behind the scenes look at how they made the Diary of the Wimpy Kid movie by Fox. The bestsellers follow up, Annie Cohen Diaries, a deep look at a shallow year. That's a follow-up to Most Talkative, a New York Times bestseller. I'll Be Right Back by Mike Douglas with Thomas Kelly and Michael Keaton. That's like a biography or a detailed account of Mike's guest on the Mike Douglas show. Do the Right Thing by Spike Lee. A detailed, journal, storyboard book, and detailed accounts of behind the scenes to making Do the Right Thing. Common Nonsense. Some essays from 60 Minutes by the late great Andy Looney. Not seen, but hidden, but give it a slight hint, is the Kardashian novel Dollhouse by Courtney, Kim, and Khloe. Let me get that book out right now because there's a special surprise I want you to see. I have a certain disdain for the Kardashians, although I am kind of crushing on Kylie Jenner, and I'm sorry about that. Dollhouse by Courtney, Kim, and Khloe. I saw the back jacket synopsis of the book. It doesn't look that terrible. It's nice. It's decent. You could say it's like a fictional autobiography of the Kardashians. I have a certain disdain for them. However, if you take a look here, it's signed. I got this at the thrift store for $6.99 plus the 3% sales tax, and it's signed by Khloe. No joke. I thought that's pretty cool. I will be reading this sometime during the summer, but just not now, as I have more important books to get cracking to. And while we're on the subject of more important books, I got this, the Silver Anniversary Super Bowl timeline from the Silver Anniversary of the Super Bowl. I have 11 Super Bowl program guides, and the majority of which, were 25% off, I believe. So they're all around at 99 cents I got at the thrift store. Except for the New York, New Jersey Super Bowl. Seahawks Broncos MetLife Stadium. I got that for its cover price. I got the novelization of the movie Sleepover. So to listen to Double Larry's score, I have Sleepover. It's a novelization of the teen movie by MGM with the super duper sexy Alexa Pennebaker. This was not one of the thrift store, but it's Breakfast at Tiffany's, a complete novel by Lacey Harrison. I'll set that to the side. And I also have in my custody 5 copies of the Hollywood Reporter. It's the authoritative voice in entertainment news, outside of clever news, which is more relaxed. And a quick shout out to the belated birthday girl, Selena Gomez. I got this for 99 cents. I actually got this for 50% off. 49 cents. 49 cents, and it's in pretty good practical condition. Hey, who would pay 49 cents to, see Selena Gomez, magazine. I'm not a simulator, but that's not a bad deal. Put those off to the side. If you notice, I have a whole stack of Family Circle magazines right there. So, I have no place to put them. Mother said she was going to, get a bookshelf, another bookshelf for me. In case you didn't know, here's my bookshelf over here with all my books and my software, my games, and my DVDs, and a few TV shows I bought. If you see the very top, you'll see I have Family Guy, I have Survivor Game, Pinball Madness, Cinemania, Print Artist, and Alias. Which brings me to my next topic, buying Alias Declassified. Alias Declassified. Yes, I am wearing shorts. It's too hot outside. And, the air doesn't come in as well to our air conditioner. I bought this book a long time ago, Alias Declassified, by Mark Carter-Vaz, who authored all 4 of the Twilight illustrated movie companion books, of which I own 3. I'm missing Waking Dawn. This book, Alias Declassified, is the only all-access, authorized, behind-the-scenes look at the making of the Smash TV show, with reflections and anecdotes that readers won't find anywhere else, from cast members, writers, and creators / executive producer J.J. Abrams. We all know that J.J. Abrams is a master storyteller, and he assembled a pretty good cast. And the cornerstone of that cast is Cindy Bristow, who is played strikingly by Jennifer Garner. It even includes a little bonus disc, so you kind of get the feeling of what Alias is about. I actually watched this preview disc, which was exclusive to this book, and I was pretty intrigued. Jennifer Garner makes Cindy Bristow one very sexy spy. I've watched the preview disc. I can't say that I've fallen in love with her, but I can say, I'm ready to start watching Alias because of Jennifer Garner. I had bought all 5 seasons of Alias the other day. The other day they had a 50% off sale. 4 of the 5 I bought for 50% off, but I lost my phone. So I had to rely on other people's VIP apps that they had to get these. So, I had the complete first season of Alias. I think one of them must have been opened already. Seasons 2, 3, and they already have been opened. 4 and 5, which is the final season. And all told, that makes 6 discs for the first season, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the second, 12. How many discs is in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 18 so far. 18 discs. Alias. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 24, and then we have the 4 disc set of the final season of Alias. So we're looking at 28 discs of Alias. That's all 5 seasons, all episodes of Alias. And I don't know. I think this is like worth an entire week's worth of Alias episodes, back to back to back to back to back. I'll have to estimate the hours. I'm already going over 15 minutes, so Might as well do that at some point. But anyway, I was really happy I got Alias Declassified. I read the whole thing. I was especially intrigued with the recording of the score by Emmy and Academy Award winner Michael Giacchino, longtime collaborator. I saw an Alias soundtrack by Michael Giacchino at the thrift store. I did not buy it because I'm a bit skeptical of Michael Giacchino. Anyway, I got the book, and because I got the book, it's on a preview disc. I got the DVDs. 5 hours, 6 hours, that's 11 hours, 5.5 hours. 16 and a half hours on the first season of Alias, at 16 and a half hours. Set over here. 16 and a half hours of content. Yeah, I estimate it's going to take like an entire week to watch the whole seasons of Alias from the beginning. Maybe even longer than that. But sometime during the summer, I'll get around to doing that. I'm in the middle of reading books. I'm ready. I mean, you can tell by the cover I'm excited. Jennifer Garner's a really very sexy spy. I have an Instagram photo from Alias, magazine. Which is kind of cool. I want to show you that right now. Where is it? I didn't buy the Alias magazine. I have the declassified book. So I don't need too much Alias until I finally read it for myself. And where is it? Oh yeah. This is it. This is at the first issue of Alias magazine. We have in our midst the single greatest, most kick-ass, dedicated, hard-working cast and crew of all time. You wouldn't believe it, and you gotta know this people. Our fans have a lot of questions. Questions about the characters, their motivations, their histories. Questions about the gadgets that he uses, the aliases he assumes, and places he traffics. And above all, we love our fans. That's what got me. We're doing everything we can to make this magazine as weird as the show itself. Thank you for watching. Sincerely, J.J. Abrams. Well, thank you for that, J.J. Thanks for thanking the fans. I am holding off on saying that I love you too until I begin watching Alias. At the moment, I don't want to have another crust on my hands instead of a Garner's making it hard for me. I've watched the preview disc and I might watch it again later tonight because I'm talking about this. Yeah, I may have a new favorite. So, will Alias become to me what 24 is to John Paula? Oh, no, I don't know. They both say, stuff for the CIA. Or so I've been told. Yeah, looking forward to Alias. Now on the Family Guy. My slippers. On the Family Guy. There are no words to describe how much I love Family Guy. And once every other day I will pop a disc in and get a good laugh on Set MacFarlane and everyone on this show, because I am the biggest Set MacFarlane MacFarlane fan that I know. Volumes 1, Seasons 1 and 2, Volume 2, the entire Season 3. I have the first 13 episodes of Season 4, in which they spoofed The Bachelorette. It's the episode called Brian the Bachelor. And since we are in Bachelorette season right now with Miss Jojo Fletcher, I thought the time would be right to pop it in. And I do believe Brian the Bachelor, which is written by Mark Henteman and directed by Phineas and Ferb's Dan Povenmire, set the standard for many Bachelor and Bachelorette spoofs. It did fall through a bit on the rose ceremony, and Chris Harrison, there wasn't of him. But for the most part, I think it set the standard for the Bachelorette spoofs, because nothing's gonna come even close to this. It's not a perfect sketch, but it was no, it's not a sketch. It wasn't a perfect episode, but it set the standard, and it just made me love Family Guy even more. I don't watch The Bachelor or Bachelorette. I have caught a few clips of it. I've watched a little bit of it at the Wendy's, and that's a funny story I'll save. For the end of this video, which is going now on 21:13. And it's 1:13 a.m. Yeah, I love Family Guy so much. I wanted to buy. I actually had the Brian Griffin, the big Brian Griffin, dog that they sell. I actually had that in that bedroom right over there. So I had to give it back because it wasn't mine. It was Jordan's. And Jordan was our next door neighbor, and the boyfriend of Tasha, who was the mom of baby Johnny. And I posted a couple photos on Instagram. I'll just say that, like Dog the Bounty Hunter, I'm into smart women whose brains should be big as the size of their... Oh God, if you've seen Dogs Like Beth, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Dog the Bounty Hunter. Speaking of Dog the Bounty Hunter, the next book I got, and these books, oh great, now you got a good side shot of my rump. I bought his New York Times bestseller, You Can Run, But You Can't Hide. In addition, I bought another side shot of my rump, Priceless. How priceless is that? Where mercy is sown, mercy is given. Both books were less than $10. And now I have them. They're not signed, but I read both of these books. I actually read the majority of this book, which is the follow-up, at the local library a Saturday ago. So, yeah, both these books are incredibly well seen. Dog the Bounty Hunter, excellent author, Dwayne Dog Chapman. And I might as well say it to you. Like Dog, I have an affection for smart women with big boobs. I'm here on this forum, I might as well say it in public. We all have a fetish. At least Dog makes it public, so I don't have to. Thanks, Dog. Well, these are the books. I'm a Dog the Bounty Hunter fan. It's an incredibly binge-watching worthy show, so I bought both books. There you go. Moving on to, the DVDs. I've already sold you the TV sales, so I'm going to move on to the DVDs. I'm going to show you only 2 of these DVDs that I bought, both at the good store. I don't know the price tag behind all these. I got both Adrian Lyne films. Fatal Attraction, which was the classic, and Unfaithful, the movie I haven't watched yet. Michael Douglas, Glenn Close were directed in Academy Award nominated performances out of 6 Academy Award nominations, and they lost every single award. And I think they were robbed because I have to quote, I've watched this entire movie, sans the sex sequence between Michael and Glenn, because it's not pleasant to see Glenn Close naked. It's not pleasant at all. But I got a quote to producer Stanley Jaffe in saying that Glenn gave an Academy Award performance. Everyone did, including little Ellen. Unfaithful, with Richard Gere, and what many critics assume to be the best performance of her career, Diane Lane. She was nominated for an Academy Award for this. I got the special edition, same with Fatal Attraction. I'm looking forward to watching this. From what I hear, it's a bit more steamy than Unfaithful, which makes me really, really excited. I gotta say that Fatal Attraction is not something you would want to be watching on a school night. I recommend watching this on a weekend. You'll never be wanting to watch this on a school night, so don't. So, yeah. I'm gonna cut this video because there's still so much I want to show you, so much stuff I got from the thrift store, yet so little time to show you to you. However, I do want to show it all to you, but not here. So I'm thinking of starting a new channel maybe tomorrow, and we'll see where it goes from there. And of course, I'll have to make a mess of my entire library, but it's in the name of good literature, right? There's so much more I want to show you. It's so little time, but I have no more time to show you because it's getting late. I want to go to bed soon, but it's Saturday night. Well, Saturday evening, morning, whatever you want to call it. Putting all my stuff back. Very soon we'll be watching Alias. I'm really excited to start watching Alias. If you have seen Alias in any way, let me know in the comments. No spoilers, please. We all know that J.J. Abrams is a masterful storyteller. But no spoilers. For every spoiler I find, I shall kill you. I'm sorry, I was kidding. It's a Family Guy reference. There's still so much more I want to show you, but this video is already too long. And now I gotta tell the story really quickly. I was going to a Wendy's. Hold on, let me get clean. I was going to a Wendy's. I headed off to a Wendy's with Brianna. Picture I carry around, but to me she's much more than just a picture. This picture, Brianna is like my soulmate. It's good practice for when I get a real girlfriend. Me and Brianna decided to hit up the local Wendy's, which is around the corner from my house, to watch, a few minutes of The Bachelorette. I think this was from the overseas dates. This was the episode where, spoiler alert, Luke and JoJo shared a passionate makeout session, and we watched it unfold in real time. And Luke got the group date rose. I didn't want to watch it, but I want to take Brianna because I need to get out of the house. Wendy's is open 24 hours a day. We made quite a ruckus in there. Some woman was hitting on Brianna, so I told her to go away before I called the cops. And then management came and told me and Brianna we needed to get out. So they kicked us out, and some black dude, this has nothing to do with race, by the way, throwing that out there. Any race comment I find, you're gonna get yours in the comments. This black dude comes over to us and says, "No, man, I think they want you to leave. You need to leave before I break your neck." I told my parents. They told me I could not come out for the rest of the night. They had to go and get on everyone's ass. I apologize for the obscenity. They had to go and get on everyone's ass. And, when they come back, they gave me, like, chicken nuggets. I think it's like an apology, because they don't want to lose a customer. I was just there to watch The Bachelorette with Brianna. And, I actually tuned into a few minutes of it at home, and I couldn't bear to watch the Well ceremony. Well, that's it. Like, subscribe, comment. I'll let you know about a new channel if I get the opportunity. But This video is now hit its runtime of 30 minutes. I have nothing more to say. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice weekend. That's all.